We will never forgive. Briton slams disgraceful Archbishop's suggestion to forgive Prince Andrew. Royal fans, before we start, please subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon. The Archbishop of Canterbury's suggestion that the public should forgive Prince Andrew as he is making amends has been met with fury from some Britons. Justin Welby, the most senior bishop in the Church of England, highlighted the importance of forgiveness on Tuesday after the Duke of York's fall from grace over allegations of sexual abuse. The Duke of York paid a multi-million-pound settlement fee earlier this year, with no admission of liability, to close his civil sexual assault case brought by his accuser, Virginia Giuffre. Andrew has repeatedly and vehemently denied the claims. During a walkabout in Manchester on Wednesday, students, workers and visitors spoke to express.co.uk about the Queen's son and whether the country should forgive him. Speaking with ITV this week, Justin Welby, the Archbishop of Canterbury, said he thinks it's a very good thing that the shamed Duke is trying to make up for his role in the Jeffrey Epstein scandal and suggested people should step back a bit. But he later clarified his remarks after receiving backlash, claiming that he was not specifically talking about Andrew but rather his hopes that the UK would become a more forgiving society. When asked if the public should forgive Prince Andrew, Allegra Lindsay, an ecologist from Fallowfield, replied, "Absolutely not." She went on, "He's already come out on top, everything's been swept under the rug. Why should we forgive someone who appears not to be sorry?" Commenting on Mr. Welby's opinion, Chris Sim, 53, a civil servant from Manchester, said, "I'm not so sure we can forgive him because he had the opportunity to go through the legal process and he decided to settle out of court. He's still the Queen's son, so I don't expect her to totally disown him, but I think what the Archbishop of Canterbury is saying, he has his own view and I get that, but I'm not so sure that view would sit right with the majority of the British public." Another said Andrew's out-of-court settlement to Virginia Giuffre was a disgrace as he expressed his annoyance that taxpayers' money was probably used to pay it. Fred Soper, 24, from Cheltenham, said, "I guess you can take his, Archbishop's, comments as a very vague notion we should be forgiving all the time, but if he is directly speaking of Prince Andrew, then I think that's disgraceful. I don't believe he's lost too much from it. He's living a lot better than most people could only dream of, and he doesn't seem to have shown any remorse. As always, it's one rule for the rich, one rule for others." Meanwhile, training solicitor Katie Wilde said, "It's just another example of a man in power, and coming out these allegations relatively unscathed. In any other circumstances, there would be such an uproar if he wasn't as high a status as what he is." Similarly, Leah, 25, an entertainer originally from Essex, said, "Well, we can't forgive if we can't forget. We can't forget it, so there's no way to forgive." However, not everyone had the same opinions, as therapist Kate Henry, 53, argued, "It's far too complicated. He hasn't been tried in court, so he hasn't been found innocent or guilty." Thanks for watching. Please share your thoughts in the comment. Thanks.